So, a lot of people are asking me, how did I got here? What is the process? How much does it cost? And a lot more questions that I know that you guys have the same questions too. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and for those who do not know me, my name is Rio. I am 22 years old and I am currently living here in the United States. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering most of your questions and I'm going to be sharing my story, how did I discover this program, my process, my experiences, and if it is worth it. So the first question is, how did it start? So when I was a kid, I was too young and I always dream about going to America, dreaming about snow, dreaming about the cold weather, walking in New York Street, or seeing the Golden Gate Bridge, or being in this very beautiful attractions in Arizona, or walking on the Vegas Strip, those kinds of little things that I feel like everyone can relate to. Next is, how did I discover I can go to America, or I have this opportunity to go here? So first is, it started really, and I discovered it through my school, Far Eastern University. I was taking tourism management that time when they introduced this internship or the opportunity to go here in the United States. So basically, this is our on-the-job training for our school that requires us 500 hours to work in a certain company so we can gain knowledge, experience, and skills. In our school, we have two options. We can do international and domestic internships. It's just disclaimer, they never force us to do it. It is international internship. It's just depends on the student, on what they want, what they like, their preference, and it depends on their purpose too. In my case, I choose the US international internship. Actually, there are two countries to choose from. They offer us US internship or Thailand internship. But because in this heart, this little girl have a dream of going to America, so I choose the US internship. We went to this auditorium. They presented us these two companies that our school partnered to, and they explained how is the process, how much is the salary, how much the program costs, and yes, the program costs a lot of money and you have to pay for it. but don't be discouraged because you'll earn that money back. So during our orientation, the HRI and the FBI presented to us the possibilities about the program, about the host company, who can be our visa sponsor, how much is our salary, how many hours are we going to be working per week, the average, and if can we do overtime, how much is the overtime pay, and all that stuff. By the way guys, I'm going to make a separate video about how to choose your proper agency. So in my case, I choose FBI because I trusted them and I am so hooked up how they presented their company. And the history and the foundation of that company is really good. That's why I went to them. Let's talk about what is the program that I went to and what is the visa that I got into. It's called Work and Travel, or WAT for short. It means that we are allowed to work in the United States and earn skills and knowledge, experience through our co-workers, leaders, managers, and the host company itself, plus the guests, for 3 months. So for example, it starts from March 1 and then you can work until June 1. And then from June 2 to July 1, you can travel the whole United States. Isn't it cool, right? In this program, this is very seasonal. So it depends on what country you are in. I'll just use an example. My country, the Philippines, so usually they do it during spring to summer season. They call it Work and Travel Spring to Summer. And then it depends on what date your school ends. In our school, it ends last week of March, so we can only go to the United States first week of April. So I started my program first week of April and then I work until July. And I'm so lucky that my school starts on August, I think at the middle of August, so I still have enough time to travel and enjoy the United States. By the way guys, this is gonna be a series of videos that I'm gonna be posting, so stay tuned. Please click the bell button down so you can be notified whenever I uploaded the next video. this question is really depends on the student, because every student has different skills, knowledge, experience, and work ethics. Some people do this program just because they just want to go to the United States, want to, like get a little bit of experience, but doesn't really need the money, so they don't want to work like 60 hours per week. You know what I mean? Some people just want to work, or they preferred working 32 hours per week, 38 hours per week, or 40 hours per week. So here in America, you are paid per hour. You are paid on how much work you put into. So next is, what are the different positions that you can have or experience or get into here in America when you are under in the work and travel program. So first is, you can be in the food and beverage department. You can be either a cashier or people who helps serve the food. Next is, you can be a lifeguard like me, that's what I did. And by the way, there are different kinds of positions in lifeguard, which is they are very specific in that. Your salary can be depends on what position you are into the lifeguard. Next is housekeeper, which is a very hard work that I feel like those people who survive housekeeping is really bow down. They're the best. They work so hard to clean a room, so please appreciate them. So a lot of people are asking me who are qualified in this program, how can you get into this, how do you go to the sponsor? Most of the time, this work and travel program, they're offered to tourism and hospitality restaurant management at your schools. Your schools are partnered with these companies, give you options for your internship. Next is, you need to be 18 years old in order for you to do this program. Why? Because 18 years old is the legal age for you to go out from our country without your parents. Next is, you also need to be still in school. So you cannot do this work and travel program for 3 months if you are already graduated. Well, you can still do the J1 visa, like go to the United States, but that's a different program, and I'll be talking that next time. So for today, let's just focus first on work and travel. So this work and travel is more suitable for people who are still in college, want to explore the United States and their experience or opportunities that is waiting for them. So it's getting hot and I need to tie my hair. So as I was saying, I really enjoyed this experience that I can work for 3 months and gaining all this knowledge, all these opportunities, and gaining these skills I've never imagined that I'll be doing, or I can gain that stuff, because it really helps me a lot to be a better person. Plus also the opportunity that you can travel the United States for a month. Like, isn't that amazing? That's like a very, very big bonus for this program. So if you guys are wondering how much this program costs, because all I'm saying is all of this good stuff, so you want to know the truth and you want to know the answer to your questions. I think this is gonna be the number one question that most people wants to know. So this program costs $250,000. It depends on what agency you went to. Some people only pay for $220,000 or $280,000. It depends. It may not be the same, but almost the same. The big factor that changes the fees of the program is your plane ticket. There are states that are more expensive to travel to, and there are states that are less expensive. So it really depends also on the agency where you're gonna book it, how you're gonna book it, when you're going to book it. Is it gonna be next month or next week? So the price always differs. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll be happy to assist you, and I'll be happy to answer that, and maybe we can put it on the next video. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and click the bell button below so you can be notified whenever I upload the next video. Bye for now!